Okay, y'all, so I tried to get some tea. Obviously, this event was super closed off, invite only, can't record anything. So I was just like, girl, I need some tea. What's the tea? So I found this New York Times article. Let's just get into it. Beyonce's Renaissance film, 4 takeaways from the premiere. Near the end of her new concert documentary, Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, Beyonce states that she's tired of being a serial people pleaser. Since she was a child, she says, she's been striving for stardom, but now that she's on top of the world and 2 years into her revelatory 40s, it's time to recalibrate. I have nothing to prove to anyone at this point, she says. So I'm just gonna skip around, and then I want to talk about some of the outfits I saw at the premiere, because a couple of them stuck out to me, and I was like, ooh, y'all ate that. So here are 4 takeaways from the premiere of the movie. So number 1, it says this is more than just a filmed concert. So it's just saying that, okay, obviously we get some look into how the entire show, the entire tour was put together. Beyonce says in the film, I'm excited for people to see the show, but I'm really excited for everyone to see the process. That process comes in bits and pieces as we watch Beyonce call the shots on everything from lighting to set decoration to orchestration, sometimes getting frustrated that her notes aren't heard. Damn, y'all still ain't listening to her notes. Lights! Somebody getting fired. Y'all still ain't listening to her notes. Damn. She said I said that yesterday. You know what I mean? How many more times she got to say that shit? God damn. So she says, communicating as a black woman, she said everything is a fight. Damn. Because I'm telling you, was it A Night with Beyonce? Was it that one? Where she was behind the scenes and them hoes had that shit in off-white or some shit, and she wanted that shit in white or something like that? Or they had the fucking lighting as red and shit, and she wanted the stage to look white. So why the fuck would you have red lighting on the fucking white stage when I want the fucking stage to look white, bitch? Are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, I remember that behind the scenes shit. So like, y'all have not been taking her notes, and I'm gonna be gagged when I see that shit again. Like, bitch, y'all have got to be kidding me. Take them candles off that fucking stage. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Still, people come around to Beyonce's will sooner or later, she says. Eventually, they realize this bitch will not give up. Okay. Beyonce also devotes behind-the-scenes segments to her recovery from a knee injury. Oh, shit, because remember, everybody was talking about, oh, she got surgery on her foot. So it's a knee injury. A hometown visit in Houston, and her late treasured Uncle Johnny, whose love of house music helped inspire the dance bangers on Renaissance. And there's plenty of fan footage too. The film often cuts away to shots of audience members in various states of ecstatic crying or frozen religious awe. Okay, for the second one, they said only a little bit got left out. Though the ballad-heavy prelude that opened Beyonce's Renaissance setlist is trimmed, which I kind of would have expected, nearly every other song from the tour is included in the film. She even found room for Thick and All Up in Your Mind, a Renaissance doubleheader excised from many of her tour stops. The only egregious omission in this 2-hour, 48-minute movie is a behind-the-scenes bit that goes by way too quickly. Beyonce convenes a Destiny's Child reunion in Houston that includes not just Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams, but also 2 of the girl group's first members. So Beyonce said it was like a new birth for us and a lot of healing. But in the actual movie, apparently we only get to see the 5 of them together for a second and don't hear a single thing they discussed. I would have watched 3 more hours of that summit alone. This is what this person is saying. But I think that's so hilarious. Beyonce is like, okay, y'all want to see us together? Okay, we together. We get the girls together. We're going to have a moment. All right, Kiki, whatever, we healed. Thank you so much. And y'all ain't going to hear none of that shit because what we talked about. Thank you so much. Take a cute picture. Go on about your business. Next scene. That shit is so funny to me. But, they were at the premiere as well, too. So that was fun. Now, this part, the missing visuals remain a mystery. The Renaissance album was released in July 2022 without any sort of music video accompaniment, blah, 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 blah. So, of course, everybody, was expecting a visual, but none came. In the Kentucky stop on the Renaissance tour, a fan held up a sign asking where the visuals were, prompting Beyonce to groundly tell the crowd, "You are the visuals, baby." The Renaissance movie is cheeky enough to include that moment, but otherwise there is no mention of the missing visuals nor an explanation of why they've seemingly been scuttled. Okay, so I guess, I don't know if this is just act 1 or whatever. I am curious as to whether or not, like in the second act or third act, or maybe the second act is the goddamn visuals, right? Or if they're just gonna combine a bunch of stuff from other acts. I don't know. It's just, but apparently, at least this is what New York Times is saying, that the visuals ain't in there, girl. So if you're expecting that, don't go there expecting that shit. And then this fourth one I thought was really cool. Blue Ivy fought for her tour spot. The special guest the movie is most interested in is Beyonce's 11-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy Carter, who often participated as one of the dancers on her mother's songs, My Power and Black Parade. I caught one of Blue Ivy's first tour appearances last May in London, where she was still getting the hang of her choreography, but by the end of the Renaissance tour, she had everything, the moves, the attitude down pat. Turns out, Blue Ivy's performance was only supposed to be a one-off, and even that took some negotiating. She told me she was ready to perform, and I told her no, Beyonce says in the film. Though she finally relented, Beyonce was dismayed when Blue Ivy read comments on social media that criticized her lackluster moves. And I remember seeing that. I'm like, damn, y'all, she's 11 years old. Just chill out. Like, what the hell's wrong with y'all? Like, she's the kid dancing on stage with her mama. Like, I don't know. People are doing way too much, in my opinion. But it thrilled her mother that instead of quitting, Blue decided to put in the work and train even harder for future stops. Blue Ivy also pops up in much of the behind-the-scenes footage, offering her often unsugar-coated opinion on the stage design, song choices, and more. In a film where everyone else treats Beyonce as a boss or a goddess, Blue Ivy is an amusingly irreverent presence. To this 11-year-old, Beyonce is just a mom. So that dynamic will definitely be fun to see. Blue gonna keep it real with her client. After all, she is the manager. We already know that. All right, let's talk about some of the wardrobe. First of all, we have Beyonce Targaryen here. Now, it's so crazy because I feel like the dark hair, just like her with like bleached blonde hair, really changes the, you know what I mean, the aesthetic a lot. But Beyonce, it seemed like she got, like, Drogon is somewhere really close by. Like, bitch, Caraxie's one of them girls. Like, she got the whole Aemon Vagar thing going on. She do. I'm just telling you, it's just, but I, live for this. Now, let me tell you something about Normani. She's giving me a bit of Zatanna in this. Does she give y'all Zatanna? Normani, it's good to see you, Miss Mamas. I see that you stepped out. You stepping out. Real quick, who else? Victoria Monet, she gave me a little bit of Little Red Riding Hood, if you would, riding through the woods. You know what I mean? I love this. Also, okay, we're just gonna end it here. I know I only showed like 3-4 people, whatever. But this is I think this is my favorite look from Michelle ever. Like, I don't know. It just looks so amazing. I just love this shit on the bottom. She gave me like this dramatic ass shoulder. Like, I don't know. I saw this. I was like, immediately. I was like, so stunning. Absolutely one of my favorite looks that she showed up with to the goddamn premiere. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Thank y'all so much for watching. Love y'all so much, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening. Bye. All the real niggas, they walk with a switch. Shaking ass with a broken wrist. I'm pussy, I'm pussy, and Bitch, just like this. All the real niggas, they walk with a switch.